Oh no, my camera quit. Sorry about that. This is the Pontiac Aztek 2003 hub assembly, front wheel passenger side. So you need to take this off. You have to take this off with a 34mm deep well socket. You're going to need something like this, and for me I had to use this long bar right there, and all of my body weight, which right now is about 148.5 pounds. I had to use all my body weight to get that thing to break off right there. Once we do that, which I just did, now we have to get back in here and take these off. They're in from behind here, so you have to get in there and move your wheels around so you can get access to all of them. And once I have that done, I will let you know what it looks like. Alright, so I've removed these 3 bolts, okay? Now this bolt right here, you notice it has this thing coming out of there. This is the nut for that thing. The reason that's on there is, and it needs to go right back on this one right here, it's on here for this bracket, okay? Now this bracket already has, if you were taking off your original, which I'm not doing, but you would take this bracket off, and because that's your sensor right there. In the other videos I've seen, they want you to move your wheel and all this other stuff. If you just have a breaker bar like this and a pry bar extension, cheater bar they call them, like that, and something like this with an extension, you do not have to mess around. Make sure your wheel is straight and you can get to all of that. I don't know what these men are doing, but you don't have to do all that extra stuff. I mean, it's just crazy. But now I need you to pay attention, because this gasket right here has to go on the right way, and I wasn't paying attention and we put it on backwards. This is why you're getting this video. So we have to take this whole thing out to take that gasket off to put it back on the right way. Whoops. So you have to unplug this right here, take off that clip and unplug that from there, and then this thing slides out all the way out. But it's really hard to get this. You have to be careful trying to get this piece out of this hole right there. You have to be like really slick about it. Now I am going to turn this around and put it back on. So this gasket right here goes on just like that. I had it, I don't know, we needed a nap or something. I had it on like this before. That's not right, it goes this way. Always take photos of everything before you undo it at every stage, so that you know what you're doing, because sometimes your internet goes out and you can't get back to these videos. Such a good idea. Wish I'd have done that. You ready? Alright, so now if you see that through, bring your stick over to you. Right, take hold of that right through. And be careful, because once you find the right grooves, bam. Alright, so the next step is to put these back in. Not going to go anywhere because you have this little guy there. And in a minute I'll take that camera from the husband. I'll show you what. I'm going to try to show you guys this. I don't know, hopefully it'll show you. But this is the nut that goes on the bracket. The bracket first, and then the nut, and then you bring your sensor. I really hope that showed you. It didn't make you sick from the movement. But anyway, then you put, what I did is I just take it like this and clip it on here. and then take my clip and clip it in there. So that's easy, and it's away from everything. Everything is how it's supposed to be. Next up, you're going to put in this bolt and then this bolt, and you're going to put this nut on. Then you're going to put your caliper, bracket, all that stuff on next. So it's a lot. Okay, now I've got the bracket back on and the brake shoes. This is a little bit tricky sometimes to get on because your brake shoes want to come off. So just make sure you have them on the correct way. And your bolts are down here and right there. Next you need to do is put this guy back on. And I'm going to tell you right now, you need to push this all the way back. Okay, it goes back because then it'll go slide right on, no big deal. To do that, what you should do is use a piece of wood and a C-clamp. Okay, just trust me, it's so much easier. Alright, so now your C-clamp in place, and you want to, first you gotta get it in place. You want to push, get it in place first. Got a weird nail, it's not really cool, but anyway. So you're gonna get it in place, and then, now, as you push this in, you can see this piece right there going in further. When you push on the brakes, that is what happens. That thing is adjusted. So you're not doing anything bad by doing this. What you are doing is making things a heck of a lot easier on yourself, because these things take forever to get back on if you don't do it this way. Now, oddly, see that push right in there, like no big deal? I'm going to undo it, and I'll show you. It'll stay. See? And then you just take your little, no, I don't have it. Anyway, so you just take this, bring it all the way down here, put it right here, and it's got to line up on this here in the bottom. See what I'm doing? See, it lines right up. Grab your little bolts. Right in there. Tighten those things down. And then you are ready to put your tire in. Alright, so the very last thing you're going to do is tighten up your lug nuts. You do that in a crisscross star pattern. So you start here, then there, then there, then there. Tighten them all down really good, and then go back through with one of those breaker bar, cheater bars, whatever you want to call it, on top of this, and make them even tighter because you don't want your wheels coming off. After you've got that done, you've changed out your hub assembly, you've put your brakes back on, you've put your tire back on, everything is good. You are still going to have that light on your dash that tells you that you need to work on your brakes. You have to clear that code. You can either use the diagnostic tool that you use to tell you what the problem was, or you can disconnect your battery, the negative side of your battery, for a minute and then put it back on. It should clear the code for you. Have to do that on all of the Pontiac Truck Azteks. Hope you have a good time with your job, and good luck.